Counting to 10.
Today we're going to start with a freestyle stroke. So I'm going to put my arm out, and I'm going to...
All righty, are you ready to learn? Let's go! Everybody, catch! Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Teaching in Room 9, the region's largest classroom. I am Dr. Sanders, and in our new classroom, we can go anywhere and do anything while we're engaging and learning about our community. Remember what I always say, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't matter if you're 2 or 102, you will have some fun. F-U-N, fun. We will have some fun while learning. I work at Adams Elementary and the St. Louis Public Schools, and let's get this day started. I am going to remove my cap, and we are going to start with some shout outs to some of my friends. My first name on the list is Libby. Hi, Libby. How are you doing? All right, let's spell Libby, capital L-I-B-B-Y. L-I-B-B-Y. Our next person on my list is Martinez. Hi, Martinez. How's your day going today? Good, good, good. Let's spell Martinez, capital M-A-R-T-I-N-E-Z. M-A-R-T-I-N-E-Z. My next name is Mariella. Hi, Mariella. And how are you doing today? Excellent. Let's spell Mariella, capital M-A-R-Y-E-L-L-A. M-A-R-Y-E-L-L-A. And my last name today is Corbin. Hey, Corbin. Cool. I see it. Let's spell Corbin. Capital C-O-R-B-I-N. C-O-R-B-I-N. Oh, it's about that time for us to go on our first adventure. Let's do this.
When we enter into our school, it's much like being at home. It's important that we put our things away. Step 1, hang up your backpack. Step 2, take off your coat. Step 3, hang up your coat. Step 4, walk to your seat. Follow these steps each and every day, and you'll be ready to learn and have a great day. Let's review how to put our items away in our cubby. Step 1, take out all the items that you need for the day. Step 2, hang up your book bag. Step 3, hang up your coat. Step 4, walk quickly and quietly to your seat. Have a wonderful day and great job following your routine.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Hi there, Room 9. It's me, Mrs. Williams, the Woodland Creature Teacher. And when I'm not here teaching and learning with you in Room 9, I'm teaching and learning at Windsor Elementary, where I teach first grade. So hi, and lots of love to all my Windsor C1 family. So we had a question from Gargamel about calendars. What's the purpose? I mean, what's the big deal? Calendars are so important. We've talked about calendars before with days of the week, and now we're going to talk about months of the year. Calendars help to organize all of those days and months in a year in one place. So let's take a look. Now imagine that you're moving forward into the future to 2027. Now taking a look, it's January right now. That's the first month of the year. Do you have any guesses on how many months there are in a year? I heard Ezriel with 4. Few more than 4. I heard Ariana say 9. That's very much closer. It's 12 months. And let's take a look and see what their names are. So in a year, we have 12 months, and we start with January, which is here on our calendar. Then we move to February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Which month is your favorite? Oh, I heard lots of Octobers and Decembers. Do you know which one's my favorite? It's July. Now, to help you remember the months of the year, I've got a song. Here we go. January, February, March, and April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, December, 12 months in a year. This time it's your turn. Here we go. January, February, March, and April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, December, 12 months in a year. Stop and think. Which month is your birthday? Mine is right here in December. I hope that you had fun with me today, and I'll see you again soon. Lots of love and a big smile. Bye.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to Room 9. My name is Miss St. Louis, and I'm a teacher at Rogers Elementary School in the Melville School District, and we are located in South St. Louis County. Today, I'm here to teach a movement lesson that's geared towards children of all ages. So, let's get ready to dive into this lesson with a swimming twist. So today, to start, we're going to begin by warming up our bodies. Let's stand in our V-sit with our legs wide out. I'm going to stretch up tall and reach down to one side and count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stretch back up and reach to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we can stand up nice and tall. We're going to move and stretch our head, shaking our head yes, and no, and maybe so. And now that we feel warmed up, let's dive on in. We're going to start by warming up our arms for each of our strokes. Today we're going to start with freestyle stroke. So I'm going to put my arms up, and I'm going to bring them around in a circle each side. We're going to do 10 in total. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now that we finished that one, let's go backwards. We're going to move our arms in the same direction, but going the opposite way. So I'm going to bring my hand back and around. Let's do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. The next stroke we're going to do is a specialty stroke. It's called the breaststroke. I'm going to put my hands in front of my face, push them up tall, and bring them around, almost like an upside down heart. Are you ready? We're going to do 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The next one we're going to do is called the butterfly. For this specialty stroke, we put our arms up tall, push them back, and bring them all the way around. Let's do 5 of those. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now that we've got our arms ready and in place, let's bring it down to the floor to practice our legs. All right, our next kick is going to be our breaststroke kick. So for this one, we're going to start laying on our back. We're going to lift our knees up to our chest, bring them out wide, and close them together. We're going to do this 5 times. Are you ready? Bring them up, out, together, and again. This is 2, and 3, and 4, last one, and 5. All right, let's sit up. Now that we've finished practicing our swimming strokes, let's take some deep breaths. We're gonna breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. And we're ready. Boys and girls, you did an excellent job today practicing your swimming skills. Remember, the goal is 60 minutes of exercise every single day. You don't even need a pool to practice your swimming. So make sure you get in those 60 minutes, make sure you drink your water, and we'll see you back here in room 9. Bye, everyone.
Welcome back to our amazing classroom. And yes, Mr. Bare Hands Moran's wildlife expert is sitting right next to me. You didn't see that, did you? Oh, you did? What do you think it is?
This is an Arizona blonde tarantula.
Oh.
And like her name suggests, you can find them in the arid areas of Arizona.
Okay. Just a question, but why is it an Arizona blonde tarantula?
Well, so if you look at it, the really light colors on top of it kind of remind you of a blonde.
Okay, okay.
And she's much lighter in color than some of the darker tarantulas. Like there's a Texas brown tarantula about the same size, but it's very, very dark.
Okay, now tell us about, they look kind of scary, but up close, they actually look very, I think, oh man, they're fine now. But when I see them on TV, I'm like, ah!
Yeah, well, the Arizona blonde tarantula is a very docile species, very easy to manipulate and to handle. Their husbandry, the care for them is very, very simple. They don't require a whole lot, and their venom is not very toxic.
Okay, okay, so I could probably hold it, right?
Oh, absolutely, you can hold her.
Ooh.
There you go. Very nice.
I like it, I like it.
Yeah, so these guys are ambush stock predators, okay? So sometimes they'll sit and they'll wait for an insect to come by, but they're not opposed to eating small lizards and little snakes too. And then if they pick up on a vibration of a prey item, they'll follow that vibration all the way to the animal, and then they'll jump on them.
So you said a lizard or a snake. Could she eat a snake?
Oh, sure. There's small snakes like ringneck snakes and earth snakes.
Oh, okay, the smaller ones. Okay.
Yeah. And there's a lot of species of snakes that are only like this big.
Okay. Yeah. Most time we think of snakes that are really long.
Yeah. But she is a protein eater, so she would be an insectivore. And then that would be similar to a carnivore, wanting to eat proteins. So small insects, small lizards, small snakes. But she is an opportunistic eater, and so anything she can catch, she'll eat it.
Okay. Babies. How many babies or how many eggs? Does she have live babies or does she have eggs?
No, so what will happen is female tarantulas live longer than male tarantulas. Male tarantulas become active whenever they're about 2 years old. Females will live anywhere from 15 to 20 years. Ooh. But the males, after 2 years, after they successfully mate with a female, they die.
Oh.
Yeah. But she will create an egg sac about this big around, and there will be up to 50 to 60 young tarantulas inside of it. They start as a little egg that just develops legs. And like most arachnids, they have 8 legs, and they have the 2 little tentacle pinchers up at the front.
Okay, and do you recommend these as pets?
Sure, these guys are very easy to take care of. They're fairly docile, as you can see. They're not very lovey-dovey, but they do make interesting and unique pets.
And they can't hurt you that much with their venom.
Yeah, so unless you're allergic to bee stings, their venom is uncomfortable. I wouldn't want to get bit, but you're not going to be suffering any ill effects.
Well, thank you very much for bringing our tarantula in. Oh, look at Dr. Sanders. Yes, yes, yes. But thank you very much, and I'll see you in a bit.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Welcome back, learners, to Teaching in Room 9, our region's largest classroom. My name is Julia. I'm a first grade teacher at the Soulard School, and here for Teaching in Room 9, my lessons focus on letters and sounds. Today, we're going to be focusing on listening for and picking out the beginning and ending sounds in words. Then we're going to switch up those sounds to make some new words. Let's go ahead and start by reviewing what we already know about letters and sounds. Letters spell sounds and come together to make words. Words are made up of letters and sounds. They blend together to make a word. Words have meaning and they then come together to form sentences that we can read or write. Great job, learners. Today, like I said, we're focusing on listening for beginning and ending sounds in words. Then we're going to be switching out those sounds to make new words. Let's go ahead and start by learning about something called onset rhyme. I say, you say, onset rhyme. Nicely done. Onset are the beginning sounds in words. Rhyme is the part of the word that sounds the same at the end. It has the vowel sound and the sounds that come after it. We're going to go ahead and practice with some of these words here. Onset rhyme are the parts found in a word. Blend the first sound with the rhyme and tell me what you heard. Ip, blend it all together. Lip, nicely done. Now if I switch up this beginning sound and I switch it to s, let's read our new word together. Ip, blend it. Sip, great job. Onset rhyme are the parts found in a word. Blend the first sound with the rhyme and tell me what you heard. Un, blend it together. Sun, great job. Now if I switch this s in the beginning to b, what's my new word? Let's read it. B, un, bun, great job. Onset rhyme are the parts found in a word. Blend the first sound with the rhyme and tell me what you heard. Let's read this one together. Up, blend it. Mop, great job. Now take the in mop and switch it to what is our new word? Let's go ahead and read it here together. Up, blend it. Hop, great job. Onset rhyme are the parts found in a word. Blend the first sound with the rhyme and tell me what you heard. Et, blend it all together. Net, great job. Take the in the beginning of net and let's put in g. Let's read our new word. G. Et, blend it. Get. One more. Onset rhyme are the parts found in a word. Blend the first sound with the rhyme and tell me what you heard. K. At, blend it all together. Cat, great job. Take the k in cat and let's switch it to okay, let's read our new word. At, hat. Nicely done, friends. Now we're going to practice something called segmenting, which just means stretching out the sounds that you hear in words to be able to tell where those sounds are. And then we're going to focus on the ending sound and switch that out to make a new word. So we're going to start by switching our song up just a little bit. Segmenting sounds is when you take a word, stretch it out so you can hear all the sounds you heard. All right, let's take this first word up here. The word is sip. Let's tap the sounds on our fingers. Ready? Sip. What was that last sound that you heard in the word sip? What's this sound? Yeah, you're right. It's the p sound. Now, if we take that p and sip and change it to t, let's see what our new word would be. Sit. Blend it all together. Sit. Great job. We're going to practice switching out beginning and ending sounds to really make sure that we've got it. Okay, we're going to start with switching out those beginning sounds. Say it nice and loud, friends. Say the word me. Great job. Now let's take that in me and switch it to what's our new word? Yeah, you're right. He. Say the word he. Yeah, now take that in he and switch it to t. What's our new word? Yeah, tea. Great job. Say the word tea. Great job. Switch out that t in tea to w. What's our new word? Yeah, you're right. We is our new word. Say the word we. Now switch that w in we to s. What's my new word? Yeah, see. Great job. One more. Say the word see. Now switch the s in see to k. What's my new word? Yeah, key. Great job. Let's practice switching out that last sound now. This one's a little bit trickier. Go ahead and say the word bite. Let's tap out those sounds. B, I, t. Okay, now take that t and switch it to k. What's my new word? B, I, k. Bike. Yes, great job. Say the word goat. What's that last sound? T. Great job. Now switch the t to what's my new word? G, O, O. Yeah, goal. Great job. Say the word lake. Great job. Now change the k in lake to t. What's my new word? Yeah, late. Wonderful. Say the word save. Great job. Now take that v in save and change it to Yeah, same. Wonderful job. One more, friends. Say the word beak. Now take that k in beak and change it to Yeah, bean. Great job. I am so proud of you, friends. You were really listening for the beginning and ending sounds in words and switching them up to make new words. Kiss your brain, friends. You did such a great job today. I'll see you next time. Bye.
Now some fun facts about our Arizona blonde tarantula.
Yeah, these are amazing, fascinating creatures. Like most arachnids, they have 8 legs, and on the end of each one of their legs, they have these tiny hooks so that they can hang on, and you can actually turn them upside down, like that. Another fun fact is they have no teeth. They have 2 fangs, but they actually have to digest their prey from the outside and then suck it in. You see all these little furs right here, these hairs on the back? They actually use those as little projectiles, and they'll flick them at you, and it is very irritating, especially if you get them in your facial area. They do have 2 sets of eyes, a primary and a secondary set of eyes, and they can feel sound through their whole body. So they can't really hear, but they can feel sound.
Like when you say boom.
Yeah,
Okay,
they can definitely hear that. Another amazing fact about tarantulas as a whole is that there are over 900 species, and they come in every single color, including a really beautiful dark royal blue.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for those fun facts, and we'll see you in a bit.
Great day, it's Candace with Chaos, and I want to introduce you to my friend Christina. Here's Christina right here. Christina is absolutely cool. Christina loves to swim and hang out with her friends, and she's really good with doing math. She can do math problems in her head. Can you do math problems in your head? Christina also is a kid that she lives with her grandparents, and so sometimes she really misses her parents and her sisters because they stay out of town. And she doesn't really know how to express her emotions and talk about how she feels, so sometimes she turns things into anger. And I know we all do that sometimes when we don't really have words for our feelings, and so Christina is learning how to reset. Can you say reset? Reset stands for remember every situation encourages thought. And so Christina often has to reset because in many situations she feels like people are against her, and really people aren't really against her. And so she has to reset before she responds or reset before she reacts so that she doesn't make a decision and respond in a negative way when she doesn't need to. And so the next time you're in a situation and you think it's something bad, I need you to take a minute and reset before you respond. And sometimes when you reset, that means taking a deep breath. It may mean counting to 10. And so I want you to try the reset skill and tell a trusted adult how it works out, and then we'll talk about it. I look forward to seeing you soon. Air hugs and cyber kisses.
Hey, everybody. Ooh, did you enjoy that adventure today? Yes, yes, me as well. But you know what time it is? It is time for us to get out of room 9. But before we do that, let's spell our favorite word. And what's our favorite word? 9. Let's spell 9. 9. N-I-N-E. 9. Thank you for being in room 9. Bye-bye.